We are back playing the new update to find the Soapies. So this video is only going to show the updated Soapies. For all the other ones, please do see my previous videos available in the playlist dedicated to this game on my channel. And if I can ask, if you do enjoy this video or any other from JudgementTV, if you can please help to support me by liking this video, drop me a comment, subscribing to my channel and returning to watch some more of my videos. So for lilypad, I used the same lilypad to jump up, but I think I hit the bottom of the cloud, which meant that I was able to then get teleported. That's how I did it. Making our way back to the forest area, and we're going up inside the trees, and we are aiming to get leafy Soapy. Just getting a little bit confused because tree and leafy both look very similar. So don't ask me specifically what I did. So I would go to the edge where you can see swamp and just kind of jump around, and I'm sure you'll get teleported. Some of the Soapies are a bit temperamental, so they do take a few walkthroughs to collect. So just make sure you get that badge box in the middle of the screen as well as the badge in the right hand corner. Making our way to the snow and ice area. Jumping up to touch the top of the igloo, we get teleported through to igloo Soapy. So in the crack of the cliff here we have a number. This is for Nacho, so we're not going to deal with that one just yet. We are climbing up to go ahead and get polar bear. Nice and easy. And then just in the darker ice section we have SAHARA, I don't know what that country is, I'm so sorry, Soapy, one of the new flag ones. And we have a brand new area to the map of the city. We have homeless underneath the bridge. So jumping into what would be the dumpster there, we have trash can Soapy. I don't know what the sewer grates are for. I think they've missed a teleport opportunity there. That would be a really nice one to have. Similar with the bottles here in the bar, clicking a specific bottle that one of the Soapies wants a particular drink. You've got the dartboard, the jukebox to add a teleport in as well. So for one of the Soapies we have the 4 ball, so you need to go ahead and click the one with the number 4 on it. Zooming in is going to help you if you can't read the numbers on those pool balls. Are they pool or snooker? I can't remember the difference. I think they're pool balls, but... And what I will say is these maps are really small, because they are really small maps, but they've made them feel a lot bigger by having so many teleports within them, and it's really well made, so I don't actually mind how small these maps are. So to get car key, we need to go to one of the other brand new areas of beach. This is a section by itself in the video, I'm just showing you where the car key is. And then go ahead and click on the green car, and it says insert the key here, and we can walk through once you've got the key. Again, temperamental here for me, just carry on until you see that badge in the middle of the screen. For the lottery ticket, so we're going behind homeless, and you can see it right there, and that's so ironic if that was a winning lottery ticket and it was right behind the homeless Soapy. Clicking the warning sign, we get teleported through. Again, this is where I say they make lovely use of teleports in the map. Clicking the back of the red vehicle, the one with like the hat on it, we get teleported through to here, and frustratingly I can see gold coin, and that is one that I haven't got yet. Going up onto the farm roof next door, and we can use the spring here. On top of the silo, we can then make our way on top of the street lamps in city, and clicking the N1 we will get teleported through. Making our way around the new farm area, again another new area to these updates. So for the cow we need to find the bucket. This is the key for locked Soapy, so that is in desert. Again, I will deal with that in another section of this video, but you will need that key. We find a random carrot in the cornfield, and it says here what are carrots most known to help. Well, that's eyes. They always say you can see in the dark when you eat carrots. It's a complete lie, like you can't. I'm not saying they don't have kind of vitamin and nutritional value, but they certainly don't help you see in the dark. I would have probably put a question in that, like what vitamin do carrots have that supposedly say you can see in the dark? And we have small corn, also hidden of course in the cornfield. If you are joining the game right now, you will see that there is some differences, just slight differences in the map. There was actually an update between me kind of playing and getting this video out. You will see obviously some differences, but that explains it. I will still show you the new Soapies. We have Ghanaian Soapy in the upper tier of the barn, which we've got to through the window. We've also found the bucket, so we can go ahead and take that to the cow. And it says insert the bucket successful. I'm like, insert it where? And of course, just walk through the door. And then we have sheep and Muddy in the pen. You can see the number there in the cornfield, that is a second number for Nacho. Again, I will do what I can with Nacho at the end of the video. Again, going up on top of the silo, this time we're getting the pig Soapy. I love his expressions, kind of like, ooh, how did I end up here? Very similar to Wild West. The haybale has a glowing teleport on it, and I applaud the developer for adding this in. So this is a literal take on finding a needle in a haystack. So just a word of kind of advice, you're not looking for a full-on needle, so it's not going to look like, you know, a long piece of metal with a hole in it. You're literally just looking for a square of grey. That is what the needle is represented here. So of course I was going around trying to find a full-on needle. This area took me quite a long time because I didn't realise that grey square right there was the needle that I was looking for. So when you find those grey squares, all you need to do is click on it and you will get teleported into the next room full of hay. One thing I would recommend, obviously there's no way you're going to be able to follow where I am in this room, is having that shift lock and zoom out, because you can actually flick your view to see the floor better where you are. And even though there is a couple of rooms, I do love they brought that saying to life, but it is finding a needle in a haystack. It is quite difficult to get the right angle to see the floor. And in some cases it isn't really sort of on the floor, that one is quite up near the middle. But we have managed to get through finally to get mini haybale. Here's where I say there's changes in the map, so we now have tomato plants. So Very similar to the flowers, clicking on the wrong teleport, you'll get into that kind of dark room and called a bozo. So the one that is the correct one is sort of near the back of the tomatoes. You'll know because you'll come into this room where tomato Soapy is. Into another new section, which is the beach. And again, I totally meant to miss that beach ball. I knew there'd be something in the water, of course. It was all done on purpose, not fluffing it. But we have fish Soapy. And then where we fell down, if you go into the seaweed, we have seaweed Soapy. Hobbying over, we have ball Soapy. Mini navy Soapy chilling out on the beach towel there. And then we get taken through to this beach ball obby. It's not particularly difficult. But of course, with my terrible skills, I still managed to fluff it. So it may help if you do have that sprint on, especially for that wall turn again. If you have your shift lock on, which I didn't have, it may just help. And you just saw me, no, you can't cheat. So there is a transparent wall that stops you trying to do exactly what I just did. Even though technically I don't think it's cheating, it's working smarter, not harder. And there we go, we are up for beach ball. The brighter coconut on the palm tree is where you get teleported through to coconuts, just that's where that one is. So again, using the beach umbrellas to help you get up there, but we're making our way around to palm. So this is a classic game of dodgeball really, because that's exactly what you've got to do. They do wield some damage, you can get hit a few times. I'm not certain how many times you can get hit, but obviously the balls fly out a lot quicker that you climb up the ladder. So just try and time it the best you can. This did take me a couple of tries to get right. And as I've already shown in the video, this is where you get key for the green car in the city. But we're going to do a cannonball through the halo above the sea, and we can get cannonball Soapy. That's such a shame you didn't see like a splash or anything when you've done that. Again, just using those palm trees, and if you jump into where the balls are disappearing, we get red ball Soapy. And clicking on the red and white striped beach umbrella, we can go ahead to get Austrian flag. I haven't seen the Union Jack in here at all. Like, we need to get the UK represented. I mean, you could even do like a little island and put it there where it's wet, because that's pretty much all it is ever in the UK. It's rained for about a month solid here so far. So there is a hidden portal in the sea, and this is to get the Barbadian flag Soapy. So going into ice, we're making our way to where we found the diamond, so dropping down and clicking on the lighter block behind frozen. And we can see in the corner the blue cube key. Taking us back to the sea. And we have this lovely little portal, and then it's just a case of bouncing up the platforms to go ahead and get the flag Soapy. There we go, and there is the Barbadian Soapy. Making our way now into the desert area, and I love this one. So this is for 3D Rich. So if you squash yourself down where we found Bug, and in the very corner you'll see a kind of cracked little brick. If you click on that little mini brick in the side of the pyramid, this will take you through to where Rich Soapy is, or 3D Rich Soapy I should say. And then very similar to the other 3D ones, we have got a bloomin' obby. And you know what I'm going to say, you know I haven't completed this, I don't know why, I've just got out of practice with it I think, but yeah, kept fluffing this one, so I'm going to take it as a win, I'm going to take it as a find because I have showed you where it is. So the key that we picked up from the farm, if you take it through to here, literally just click to answer the security questions. And it is polluted. I don't know what sand plug has got to do with Find the Soapies. I don't know if they're a fan of that program or whatever. In the Wild West, and climbing up to what would have been the empty room above the sheriff's office, they have added mini cats, so I'm glad that they've done something with that space. Oh, Nacho, annoying. So I found the all of, well, what I think is all the numbers, I'm not sure. So here is the one in desert, the one at farm, the one in the ice. I found one in the swamp, and then the final one in the forest that I found. But even with 6 numbers, with no clue what the code is, there's like a million different combinations I could come out with, so I'm really sorry, I don't know what I'm doing wrong or if I've missed a clue or anything like that. It says take your time, find the code, I'll be waiting. I don't know what order to put the numbers in though. So there is Nacho through the door. Yeah, leave me a comment if you know what I've missed, but I don't know. And into another new area, which is sort of like a jungly kind of Sahara desert feel to it. We have what looks to be a pet lion, which is quite funny. And then we have the inclusion of these builder soapies. I don't know what's going on with them because I've already collected builder soapy, and it's not 1, it's 2 in this area. So are they placeholders for a soapy that's to come? I don't know. A potential missed opportunity for the furnace. So imagine if you had to go to the beach and grab a sand block and then you take it back to the furnace and then you can make glass soapy. I don't know, you could grab coal and a stick and go ahead and make sort of torch soapy. That would really bring in sort of a lovely Minecraft element to it. I would love that. Clicking the banana again, we find builder soapy. Why? I have that one already. I would rather than just not have the teleport live if there's nothing behind there. To go up and get, is it acacia tree? I don't know how you pronounce the tree. You need to go ahead through forest to get the boost up onto the treetops. And there we go. You can actually stand on those blocks of fireflies, potentially a teleport opportunity to click one to go ahead and get firefly soapy. I think that would be quite cute. And probably one of my favouriteest map additions, we have the graveyard. So really great timing ahead of Halloween, and I'm quite gothic so I quite like the graveyards that are added. Shame it doesn't sort of darken the kind of mood in the sky when you go in there. So again, I found this teleport, I'm doing the obby past the kill bricks, feeling rather proud of myself, and guess who I find at the end? Oh yeah, builder soapy. Why? Why is he in there? And what's really piquing my interest is that you've got sort of like the grave that's slightly raised compared to the other ones. However, the one that is miscoloured here is the one you need to click on to go ahead and get the tombstone. But again, there's opportunities here to add zombie. You could have, I don't know, rose Soapy, because there's a rose on one of the graves here. Again, there's a load more teleports buried there for that one. For purple, we are clicking on the purple mushroom. Super easy. Didn't get called a bozo for that one. And again, working smarter, not harder, knowing what might happen. We have this tower obby here, so I thought I'm not going to complete it, or try to complete it, until I know what's at the top. You got it, guess who is sat at the top? Builder Soapy. So there'd be absolutely no point me doing that, because I wouldn't get anything for the end of it. So what is going on with those builders? For the event one of Halloween, if you go into other worlds from spawn, we can see the Halloween event door, and this is sort of like a troll maze, believe me. So how I got to Thorn is going across here to the right. I don't think you even are supposed to go through those middle channels, but jumping around the wall we can go ahead and get Thorn. So for the, is it the Soapy, or like the pumpkin one, you can see the island there, so we need to find the teleport. So there is a really sneaky passage, so you would think all the walls here are kill bricks, but they're not. If you go to the left and shimmy down the wall here, it doesn't kill you. And then we are in this area, which is the other side from Thorny, and you can see the gap there in the right between the two lighter walls. Again, those walls don't kill you, so we need to go ahead and just shimmy between these ones here, and this will teleport us up to that mini island. Just be careful not to walk off though. So gold coin, I don't know where AFK Island is. I've stood still and didn't get teleported, so I don't know. And then static Soapy, a pet peeve of mine is when they send you off to YouTube or Discord or somewhere else outside of the Roblox platform, so I'm sorry I'm not doing that. But there we go, thanks for watching, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you real soon in my next video. Bye!